Okay, welcome to the Astronomy Club meeting. Just right off the bat, we had a pretty busy week last week, and all of our events were a lot of fun and very successful. The students at Keeling were really excited, and the teachers were really excited, and that was a lot of fun. And then the Star Party at Cells was pretty good as well. It was a joint. I think it was. Yeah, it ended up being a joint us and a few people from NOAO. So we had a lot of people, and it was very good because we had a lot of telescopes and a lot of different objects we were able to show people. And FYI, Saturn is up now, and it looks really pretty through a nice 8-inch plus telescope. So you should all take an opportunity to look at Saturn in the near future. And then the Sharing the Sky event on Saturday night was a really good event. Obviously, it wasn't ours, but some of us just went and set up some telescopes and showed people planets mostly. And that was a very good event. We got some potential new victims, club members. So I was glad we did that. Upcoming events, obviously we have Sabino Canyon this Saturday from 5:30 to 9:30. Usual time, usual place. The low is in the low to mid 50s, so if you're really optimistic about spring, don't bring a jacket and just enjoy the weather. Or if you're from Oregon and mock people who do bring jackets when the lows are in the mid 50s, don't bring a jacket.
All right.
I'm just saying. And please bring money for dinner. I can help set up this star party, but then I have to leave. I have to be somewhere at 6:45. So I won't be there, and I won't have the magical club debit card that buys pizza. So I don't know that I'll be done in time for the end of the star party, because I don't know how long this is going to take. So... And CT, who has the other Magical Club debit card, won't be there either, as far as I know.
That's true. I'll probably be either in Phoenix or Jasper.
Yes. So, please bring money for dinner. I'm sorry, it's this particular month, this particular week that I can't come. So I will ask Kevin if he's planning on going, but other than that, I can't guarantee food, so I do apologize, but...
So then, you're going to get those food up first, though?
Mm-hmm. I can be there, since I have to be there at my place at 6:45, I can help set up the star party, that's not a problem. And then Allie, who's our event coordinator, will do the takedown, unless she's unavailable. I'm going to give her my key.
Oh.
Yeah. She has a key to the room. She doesn't have a key to the cabinet. As far as I know, I'm the only person who does, other than Kevin. So, yes, we'll work it out. But the main issue for most of you is food, and I am sorry for that. Other upcoming events, we are going hiking on Saturday, April 14th. I didn't pass around a sign-up sheet last week because I'm stupid. So I'll pass one around today. Also, we've been looking at trails either in the Catalinas or the Rincons. But does anybody have a favorite trail that they want to hike that they think would be good that's a little above the Tucson elevation, so it's slightly cooler?
Seven Falls. I hear a lot about that.
Yeah, I've never been to Seven Falls.
Really?
Yeah.
When there's water.
What? Yeah.
You may or may not have.
Yeah. Is it, how long of a hike is that about?
It's 4 miles there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I should say, wherever we go, if we go to a national state park or forest, the entrance fees for those are like $5 a car, and the club can cover that.
7.8 miles, changes 650 feet elevation.
Net or total ever?
Elevation change.
Yeah.
Net.
No.
Yeah.
Hiking time, approximately 3 hours.
I don't know.
Liars.
I don't know. Probably like a pretty solid pace.
Yeah, I don't think the point is to exhaust ourselves.
I think it took me like an hour and a half to get there, and
Yeah.
so it's like, hike it or die. It's not that bad until the end. So.
Dogs are not allowed, so we can't take CT.
What? He was skipping for you earlier.
I know, I'm sorry. It was just opportune
CT. CT, don't push her off the top of the waterfall when we get there, please. No,
Yeah, that would
no
be
revenge,
unfortunate.
please. All right.
Well, not on Astro Club time.
Cool. Well, we'll look into Seven Falls. I think that I've heard a lot about it. It's supposed to be a really pretty hike, so and that would be doable. We wanted to make it about 4 hours, so that would be a good hike to do, I think. Movie night is scheduled for Friday, April 20th. Well, in that Friday, April 20th is the third Friday of the month, which is when we do movie night. But we have Earth Day at Biosphere 2 on the 21st. And we're going to have to be up early for that, and that's going to be a long and tiring day. It's going to be a lot of fun, but it's going to start pretty early. Would anybody have a problem if we moved that to April 27th? Okay.
I have a show that night. But I'm not going.
We'll just exclude Amy.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm operating on the assumption that not many people want to come to a movie night if they're going to have to be up and out in Oracle, basically, early the next morning. We can leave it on the 20th, but
I think changing it to the 27th is good.
yeah, I think changing it to the 27th is good. And I swear to God, when I become a professor, there will be points for responding to the teacher. I'm getting a room full of blank stares. I'm sorry. I like you guys, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh? Were you saying something? I feel like
Mm-mm.
you're up here like talking. Or
Yeah, but you don't need to listen.
something. Okay, good.
Yeah.
'Cause I wasn't.
Don't listen to what I'm saying, because then you'll know my evil plan, and I just don't want you to do that.
Oh, okay.
Also,
listening.
of course, Earth Day at Biosphere 2, Saturday the 21st, all day, meaning we'll probably want to be out there before 10, so we'll want to leave here before 9. Email me and or Kevin Hardgree-Ullman, or Katie, who is KLJ Pyro, Pyro, at email.arizona. And then Teacher Day at UA, I'm not passing around a sign-up sheet for this yet, but it's, I think it's a conference. It's a gathering of teachers from around southern Arizona. And they're expecting, I think they said, like 10,000 teachers to be on campus that day. And Flandreau invited us to set up solar telescopes in front of Flandreau, similar to what we did for the book fair, the Tucson Festival of Books. We'd like to do this again. I'd really like teachers in Tucson to know about us. I think it'd be a really good thing for us to do. We will need more help than we had for the Tucson Festival of Books. And, I mean, in all honesty, I really wasn't there for Tucson Festival of Books because it was the first weekend of spring break. But solar observing requires more people, if for no better reason than that it's the end of April in Tucson and it's going to be hot. So I'd like to have a lot of help for that. And if we have 2 telescopes, 2 people at all times, and like hour and a half shifts, it won't be a problem. And it is good experience. We do a bit of solar observing at the beginning of the Sabino Canyon Star Party, but I think most of the people in this room haven't done a ton. And it's interesting. It's good fun to be able to do that for a bit. So I will keep you apprised of that as things develop. Astrophotography. I mentioned this a couple weeks ago. I keep mentioning it every couple weeks because I just haven't been moving quickly on this. And poor Dr. Beegan was sick for a while, and he's our club advisor, and it's hard to meet with somebody sick. So everything I said last 2 weeks ago, I think, still stands. There are several darkroom spaces we could use. A couple of them are very good. We'd probably have to agree to clean them up a bit before we use them. And I was planning on asking Stuart if we could use them for a specific amount of time. Like, we'll use them for the next 6 months. The question I have for you guys is, it'll probably take about a month to get this set up. And by that point, it's going to be the end of the semester. And we can try and do something at the very end of the semester, but my end of semester is always crazy and exhausting. So I was thinking, if I propose to Stuart that we start doing this next fall, that would give us plenty of time to get this set up, and plenty of time to like clean out the space if we need to do that, and time to get all these supplies we need. Would anyone be heartbroken if we didn't start this until next fall semester? Apologies to the people who are leaving.
It's a long way. I mean, what about the summer? I know that.
I'm not going to be here, and I'm the only person I know who can do this.
It doesn't matter.
Sure, with actual.
Well,
Yeah.
I can
Was-
work tentatively with a digital group. I mean, I'm not great.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are people in this
Yeah.
group who
Oh,
know
well,
far
we
more
could,
about
I mean, we can do
but
digital
I can-
photography.
But if we
whatever.
wanted to like start the ball rolling with some sort of astrophotography.
Yeah.
I've done darkroom photography before. I wouldn't be surprised if there's someone else who has.
I have, I mean, we've been talking about this for a while, and nobody else has mentioned experience with this. If you can, that would be good. We still need to get supplies. Also, how many people are going to be here over the summer? I'm not really counting you two, sorry.
Probably.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's because you're really old.
Yeah. I do. I discriminate against seniors. And I'll be one next semester, so it's going to be an interesting state of being.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I agree that we should get the ball rolling with something at least. Like if we, even if we can't start doing like darkroom photography, we
I
should
think-
start doing digital.
I think we should start doing
Just to
digital.
Start doing things.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
Actually, I have a friend who isn't in school right now, but he got really, really into digital photography.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually taking really cool pictures.
Okay.
If you want, I can talk to him about it. And he knows like how to edit them to get the colors to come out right and like the contrast.
Okay. Do you happen to know what programs he uses? Okay. Just wondering. Yeah. The thing for digital is, I assume we're going to need photo editing programs. I have Photoshop. I also have Premiere Elements, but that's mostly for videos and whatnot. Does anybody else have media editing software?
I have one of
It's
those.
different.
GIMP.
GIMP?
I'm fairly handy with GIMP.
Free. That's
Okay.
the only one that's free.
Paint.
Yeah,
I'm
but
assuming
that
he
one.
uses Photoshop.
Man, I used to be really good at paint, but not anymore.
Heck
All
yeah.
right. Okay. Well, let's start with digital, and let's start with digital on Saturday. I mean,
Sweet.
bring out your digital cameras. We'll do some star trails. I will see if we have any mounts to get the cameras onto the telescopes, either in place of the eyepiece or tracking on a telescope. Because there are a couple different ways to do astrophotography, and one is to do a star trail where you don't let the camera move, and one is to mount the camera on top of the telescope, and then you get a really good picture of like the constellation or the, for instance, the Pleiades, if you wanted to take a picture of the Pleiades, because it tracks, because it's on the telescope.
That's cool. So,
Uh-huh. Sure you are. So,
I hadn't thought about that. Okay.
all right. See, this is why we're doing this. There's a lot of really cool things you can do with this. So yeah, bring your digital cameras. Nicer the better, but you can do it with any camera. So bring them on Saturday, and we'll roll that into the Sabino Canyon Star Party. And I'll get the ball rolling on the dark room, but I think probably that won't happen until the fall. If we can get the digital started now, would you guys be okay with doing dark room next fall? The thing is,
If we have to.
if we have to. The thing is, Steward can be slow, and I don't know who. I mean, no offense to Steward, I'm just saying that it can be. And I'm pretty sure that these rooms belong to somebody specific, so that I wouldn't be able to just walk into Michelle's office and be like, hey, can I have room 353E? And I'm pretty sure she'd say, I don't know. Let me see who is in charge of that room. And then you have to set up an appointment with somebody you don't know who doesn't know who you are. And it's a lengthy process. So, but Dr. Beeging said he would advocate for us to obtain these spaces, which is a really good, important step. And I'll try to make sure that at the very least everything is set up and ready to go at the start of the fall semester. And then if you guys are still here, because we start at some ridiculously early date, you could still do a bit of astrophotography before you leave. Other orders of business, t-shirts, they're going to be here by this Friday. $8 pre-order, $10 at the door, as it were, for the t-shirts, and polos are $20 no matter what. Sorry. So pre-order now. It only counts as an order if you actually give us cash. Give him cash. You can give me cash if you want, as well.
But it won't
You
go
wanna
towards
go?
the shirt.
You want to go?
Do you?
No. Are you?
How much?
That would be okay, actually.
Anyway, they're supposed to be here no later than Friday. And if you really want a polo or a t-shirt for the Sabino Canyon Star Party, send me an email. I'll probably just leave the box in the Astro Club office, and as long as you've already bought the shirt, we can just go and get it from there, or Kevin's office hours are on Friday afternoons as well, so you can just wander in and say, hey, I bought a t-shirt, and he'll give you a t-shirt. And I've just
Only if you
volunteered
bought
Kevin
a
for that.
t-shirt. Good job.
Yes, you can just walk in and hand him $10, and yeah. Kevin doesn't mind being volunteered for stuff. Earth Day Biosphere 2, Saturday, April 21st. I mean, same thing I've been saying for 2 months. I should say we have some really cool demos planned. We have our normal star model and our star sizes demo, which is like the Hoberman sphere and the golf ball and the sprinkle and the peppercorn. We have a little Lego demo that Tim has spent a lot of time fixing up to demonstrate light curves for detecting transiting exoplanets,
That's
which
so cool.
I've never seen before, but it's a Lego like gear apparatus. It's really cool. We have a habitable zone model thing. I'm not sure if it's a demo that moves or if it's more like walking the solar system. Yeah. Yeah, it's a static model. And a couple other really cool things. So if you want to, liquid nitrogen ice cream, of course. Because
Obviously.
where would we be without liquid nitrogen ice cream?
Sad.
Hmm?
We would be sad.
We would be sad without it. And not that we can serve this to people with the ice in there, but we also have dry ice versus water ice. And dry ice is really cool because you put it in the Kool-Aid and it bubbles and froths like a witch's brew. And
It's awesome.
we can't serve it to people with a piece of dry ice in the bottom of the cup because they might drink it and that would be bad. But we can do that ourselves. We just don't. No. We just don't tell people that we put the ice in the bottom of our own cup, and it's really cool. I've done that. I'm still alive. Do it only while supervised.
That way somebody could drive you to the hospital.
Darwin
Kids,
Awards
don't try this at
Darwin
home.
Awards honorable mention: drinking liquid nitrogen.
True.
So don't do it, people.
Seriously, don't.
Seriously, don't.
Yeah, it's bad.
He survived. It took him like a month to walk again, but he survived. He would because I know.
How many people can say that?
Yeah, Mandy asks, why did he do that? The answer is he was an undergrad senior physics major. So, you think you know everything.
No, that or you just can't take it anymore.
And you want a really cool method. All right, fine.
Is that a pun?
Huh?
Is that a pun? A really cool.
I think the shame is on him for pointing that out. Projects are ongoing: exoplanet project, binocular telescope project, outreach materials, which is doing Earth Day until the 21st. So those meetings are Wednesdays at 5 p.m. in the Astro Club office in the trailer. Offices in the trailer. So please go to those if you're interested. And then Radio Project is meeting on Thursday. We're having a bit of a long data reduction session to get everything done so that Mandy can present. So please come on Thursday if you can. Member pages, we have them. Come on, guys. You all know you want a member page. I know. We all keep forgetting, but they're really cool, and you get to have your own Astro Club member page.
Can we see that now?
Sure. I really wonder which page it's going to open on. This is mine, and whoa, which stupid. All right. And it doesn't have a picture because I don't like putting pictures of myself up, but other people have. It's all very similar. Here we go. So you can see it's basic information about him and basic information about hobbies and whatnot. I mean, mine is pretty much the same, but sans awkward picture in front of a poster at AAS. So, and you may have noticed, and I did this, Kevin did this, Mandy did this, some not so subtle name dropping for the people we have worked with. So it's just pretty standard about yourself stuff. We also have on this page an entire list of members. So if you're not on this page, it's below the membership form, I believe. Yeah. If you're not on this page and you want to be, email Mandy. And at some point, we're probably going to go through and anybody whose name we don't recognize on this list will probably take off of the list because some of these people I've never heard of. So,
It's supposed to be like people who use I think.
it is not.
It's
Yeah, I
not.
think it was from like a few semesters ago or years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
And then
It's not the most accurate thing in the
Although
world.
I have, as a note of interest, the Google Docs that does have the information from this form filled out.
Mhm.
I have added a column for who's paid dues and who has not.
Right. Excellent. Thank you. Yeah. All right. So that's pretty much all the member information. So if you're interested in having a member page, email Mandy. Email the text and any picture you want to Mandy, and she'll put it up. And that's pretty much all there is about that. Let me see. Come back here. I think I'm back in the right spot. Speaking of which, membership dues are $10 a semester. If you haven't paid, CCT, who's rubbing his hands together maniacally over there. I'm pretty sure everyone here has paid dues unless you are brand new. It's okay. We don't hunt you down until a month or so.
Then we will.
And we will.
Tag has to process
We will find you.
We will. So I think dues. I'm pretty much saying to remind you guys in case you haven't paid them, but pay your dues. Astronomy question of the week starts right now. Actually, it started 2 minutes ago. Sorry for running over.
Oh, you did?
Next time I'll keep my mouth shut. And that's all there is for this meeting.